I'm not thinking that's going to happen. But we've seen strange things happen.
All right, we're
We've
live
seen
on
very.
YouTube.
Okay, good. We are live on YouTube, so we have live on YouTube and live on Facebook. We are simulcasted live on YouTube and Facebook. We'll see how long the YouTube lasts. We'll see how long they allow us to put that on, because I don't know if they're allowed. Can we mention the heavy rain, man? I mean, my goodness. These storms are not moving fast. Can we mention the heavy rain, man? I mean, my goodness. These storms are not moving fast. Because this is probably where that tornado is at, right in that Colbert area. You mentioned double check. Because this is double check, but probably where that tornado is at, right certain, or not for certain, but no, it's up here by Calera. It's up here by Calera. It's moving right a little bit, so it's strengthening a little bit. No, it's up here by Calera. Still radar in there by Calera. Another 28 minutes. This is gonna outrun this. We're gonna still radar in there by Calera. Outrun. This storm's gonna outrun this tornado warning very soon. Very soon. There's Caddo. There's Caddo. We're going to zoom in a bit. There's Caddo. If I'm in Caddo, I'm seeing a tornado warning getting issued pretty shortly. Ton of lightning with this. Ton of lightning with this. Do not go outside. You're not going to see this. You're not going to see this storm. You're not going to see this storm. You're not going to see the tornado if it's going to be on the ground, which it's hard to tell if it's on the ground because it is entrenched in the rain. Can we all agree on that? That is entrenched in the rain.
It's definitely very, very rain wrapped.
Oh, absolutely. So it's right around here, guys. I mean, I don't think anyone can spot that. Hold on a second. Get that better, sir. It's around here, guys. And you're not going to be able to see that. Don't go outside. Don't even take a chance of this. That's Vince Welty going in the middle of this. He is experienced. That's Brian Kopic. Brandon Kopic. For other reasons, we're not going to show you his footage because we're not going to talk about that, let's just say. But this is a large tornado watch. Rebecca is on here as well. And with Rebecca, she lives in Tyler, Texas. So she's in the line of fire of this today. And she's under that tornado watch. So what are the conditions right now in Tyler, Texas?
So we're actually seeing sunshine right now.
That's bad. That's not good. Yeah, that's never good. Never in a severe weather situation you want to see sunshine. That just adds. That adds to the energy.
And it's almost 80 degrees here.
Yeah, that's not good either.
No, it's not. Here.
So right now, here is what we got going on. We got this area. Let me do a little doodling here. We got this area over here by Oklahoma City, down here in Abilene, Texas. You're getting this severe weather, right? You're getting these storms. Well, these storms are going to be more elevated, and they're not going to be as intense, except this storm down here north of Abilene. Hello, Tim Williams. Welcome to the Storm Master Weather Warning coverage of this severe weather event. So these storms here in this circled area, we're going to zoom that in a bit and center it over. That is where the front is located, in that circled area. Okay, and then we'll go over here, and we're going to have to put this in a darker purple because this is going to get complicated if we don't explain this very well. Pink's going to be better. In this area right over here is where your prefrontal stuff is, which we call prefrontal confluence. That's very complicated. We're not going to talk completely about that is going to be more, this is kind of like your storms that would cause your tornadoes, is in this purplish area. Now, this will change throughout the day. This will change throughout the day in the afternoon. Let's keep on that tornado warning, though. I want to keep on that tornado warning. Yes. Sometimes these storms get so rain wrapped, they really they don't really weaken. They just go through a cycling phase. Yeah, I see a full cycling phase, 100% cycling phase. Brandon Kopic, we're not gonna put him on, but he is basically in the storm. Durant, Oklahoma, right now. Gonna zoom this out a bit. Durant, Oklahoma, right over here. These circulations over here, they're going to need to issue another tornado warning. This is outrunning this tornado warning, and I think these storms are actually going to speed up. Because I'd say there's about another 20 minutes on this, a third of 25 minutes on this tornado warning. Yeah, it's 23 minutes on this tornado warning. Yeah, they're going to need to issue another one in about the next 10 minutes. About another 10 minutes, it's going to get this. We're going to get another warning for Baccio, potentially Bennington, Caddo. It's going to go into a less populated area too. Once it gets out of this Durant area, it's going to go into less population up here. So that's the good news. That is the good news. That's positive. We always like pointing out the positive, no matter how little it is. Hello, Bruce Beverly Music. Everybody right now on Facebook, we are simulcasted for the first time ever in special situations to have these types of situations where we will be simulcasting. So we are simulcasting our weather coverage onto YouTube. How many viewers do we have on the YouTube right now? Okay. Okay, good. We'll keep that. We'll keep it up. We'll keep that up for sure. Yeah, so it's more broader than it was earlier. So hopefully, maybe with it being in the rain, maybe it's occluding it a little bit. Maybe it's weakening a bit. We can only hope at this point. We can only hope at this point. We're just in the beginning stages of this event, guys. You're in the beginning stages of this event. Hello, Paula Thompson. Welcome to storm coverage of this entire storm system. So for people who live in Oklahoma, let's talk Tulsa for a minute. These storms here, well, they're not too bad yet. Temperatures are in the mid to low 70s. Sun coming out is never a good thing in a severe thunderstorm event. Never a good thing. And remember, these storms haven't even tapped into the worst environment. That's in this moderate risk. It's in the enhanced risk area right now. So let's go back to this storm. So what that would be in Texas, right? Right over 91. Okay, let's zoom in. Come on. Let's zoom in a bit. And looks like Brandon Kopic's going away from this storm. He just turned around from what I just seen. Yeah, I do see two circulations. So here's your two circulations. You see one right here. Well, we're going to have to repin that. So one right here and one up here. These are going to be also very challenging to track. This is going to move into a radar dead zone very soon, guys, potentially. Unless this gets closer to Oklahoma City, then it wouldn't be. But those are your two circulations. 1, 2, 1, 2, right here, 1, 2. Okay, so these storms are accelerating. I'm going to say this one's going at least 40 miles an hour. Yep, 40 miles an hour. So we are seeing an acceleration in these storms now. That is a noticeable acceleration. And so what counties is that new tornado warning in? So Bryant County here, and then Ataka County right up here. Like I said, if you're out ahead of this thing, you're not going to see these storms. They're going to fly so fast. They're going to go faster. As the evening goes on, as we kick in that low-level jet, these storms are going to accelerate. That's good and bad. Good news because they'll be out of your area, but just because you get one storm today in this area we're talking about doesn't mean you're not going to get another storm. All right, let's get back to velocity here. And we need to go to storm relative velocity. There we go. Yeah, we got two. We got two rotations now. One right on US Highway 70 and one way down here by the old Allison area, just like what Kate just spoke to me about. So is it wall-to-wall sunshine right now down there in Tyler?
Right now, yes, sir.
So the sun's completely out.
It's coming in and out.
Okay, that's still, and I'm almost for sure you're seeing clouds move faster, fast as an airplane.
I can actually go outside and check right now.
Yeah. Well, why we're asking these questions is you can really tell from yourself if you go outside, if you're out ahead of these storms, what they're going to do and what the atmosphere's like. You see those fast clouds, real fast clouds, and I'd say our low-level jet's going to kick in. And once that low-level jet kicks in, it's even more game on.
I'm outside, and yeah, we have our wind and the clouds and sunshine.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, if you guys hear in the background, a little bit, you will notice that the wind is blowing pretty ferociously right now. I'd say you're getting a wind of about 20 to 30 miles an hour, maybe even higher. Keep that going right there. So this storm right here is spawning the tornado warning. That's the tornado warning. We have another storm down here by the old Allison area. It's going to pop up on the radar screen in just a minute as this keeps scanning. We're going to have to start getting way out ahead of these things because we're going to get faster and faster scans. Faster and faster scans. I can see thunderstorms easily going 70 miles an hour this evening. Potentially.
Yeah,
especially the line. That line, the faster that line moves, and this is moving in a different direction than the line. The line is moving more linear to the cold front a little bit, but it's making more eastward movement. We get the line, we're going to have a better outcome of this. Just saying that right now. We get the line, we're going to have a better outcome. But this is not supercell. This is more a semi-cell, kind of a hybrid, essentially, what we're seeing right now. It's right within the whole storm, and it's a very occluded storm. So there's your rotation right here. It's pretty much all together now, which just makes this a very hard storm to track. So basically through here, Baccio, Caddo, Haney, this is going to go into less population. If you're in Durant, you still need to be in your tornado safety place for about another 20 minutes, 15 minutes. Does not mean you won't get another storm today. Just means this storm will be out of your hair. Okay. Not trying to be mean. We're watching that tornado warning for sure. It's going to go into a less populated area. That's good. We just got a new severe thunderstorm warning that is in the DFW area. New severe thunderstorm warning. And I had a feeling these storms was going to really start intensifying around this time. We've been on probably almost an hour already, especially on Facebook. 57 minutes on this severe thunderstorm warning here. And notice how that storm is by itself. It's more by itself than this storm up here. So it will have a better opportunity to take advantage of the environment out ahead of it. And the environment out ahead of it, well, let's give you an example. McKinney, Texas, 73 degrees with a 72-degree dew point. Denton, Texas, 75 degrees and a 73-degree dew point. Those are not normal in any stretch of the imagination, as we just had a technical difficulty. We are going to see technical difficulties. Our equipment is not the best. Just got a new notice for a severe thunderstorm warning. We got a severe thunderstorm warning in Wisconsin now. I'm being informed. New severe thunderstorm warning in Wisconsin. I'm not. We're covering as much as we can. We can only cover as much as we can for certain areas. We can. I'm not sure if we even be able to go over there. I guess we can. We can. Okay. Okay. Let me get this storm real quick here in parts of looks like Illinois and oh, that's a nasty storm actually. That's a nasty storm up here. Oh yeah, that's gonna move. That could move towards Jessica, guys. Jessica lives in that Beloit Janesville area. And all these storms, look at these storms. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep an eye on this. This is something we're gonna have to really keep an eye on up here. But like I said, main threat is damaging winds, and hail with those storms. And we're getting a okay, that's not good. My radar is having more technical difficulties in a situation that it does not need to have technical difficulties. It's basically saying my computer's trying to operate a program that is very very hard to operate with. Yeah,
It looks like this severe thunderstorm warning over by me is just gonna go past me. It's not gonna hit where I'm at.
okay. It looks nasty though. I mean, I can see hail in there. And I remember you talking about that carport thing. So I'd be keeping an eye on that thing.
Yeah, this is northeastern Joe. Davies County, and
Okay.
northern Stephenson.
I mean, temperatures are in the 60s up there, so that's sufficient for marginal severe weather. I wouldn't say big time severe weather, but lower end severe weather. Let's get back to this main show that we're prioritizing right now. Okay, I gotta restart my laptop, guys. This is getting ridiculous at this point.
Do you think that's going to end up being a tornado warning or watch?
What now?
It was a question for Kate.
Okay, let me get me a bottle of water here.
Okay, is it going to be a watch sooner or later? In the area you're looking at?
She's asking if there's going to be a tornado watch for parts of Wisconsin, and I'm not expecting it. I'm not expecting it.
Okay.
I don't even see a severe thunderstorm watch characteristics as of right now. That could change, but that's more daylight driven. Those storms are more daylight driven. These storms down here in Texas, they got a little different look and a more concerning look. Oh, they're coming up. That's coming up. That's uptick. That's an uptick in it.
Can you hear me better now?
Yep.
I fixed it.
I'm going to say this, guys. By the end of this, we're all going to be tired.
I'm already tired.
We've been live for an hour. Yeah, definitely. We've already been live for an hour. That's one of 8 hours we can use on Facebook. And then if we need to do it again, we'll re-up that 8 hours and go from there. Although I do think by the time that 8 hours ends, it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Because for an event like this today, these events don't come too often this time of year. They just don't. They do not come often this time of year.
If anything, we can do another 8-hour live. Me or
I don't think we'll have to do another 8 hours after this.
Yeah.
Jessica, I don't think so.
But in a case of an emergency, we are equipped now.
Yeah, these storms are going to be flying at highway speed very shortly. Get the Spotify out of there. There you go. Get the Spotify out there. And I don't know why I got all these pop-ups. I'm going to disable all these pop-ups in there. Get that out of there. There you go. Thank you. Let's get back to that tornado warning. Look how sloppy that storm is looking, and not in a like a good news, somewhat good news, somewhat bad news. This is a messy thunderstorm up here in southeast Oklahoma. This is becoming a mess. And I am not as concerned for tornado activity for this storm as of right now. So there's Blue, there's Bachito, and there we go. Let's keep updates on on some of the sky cams like Tulsa, Fayetteville, Arkansas, Texarkana, definitely. If we can get something in Texarkana, I would absolutely love that. And you can tell that Brandon Kopic is leaving that storm. He is leaving this tornado warning. And the reason why he's leaving that tornado warning, people, That is a messy thunderstorm. That is one messy thunderstorm. This is going into an area. It's not going to have as great a road network. It's going to get into a little bit hillier terrain as well. Does that mean that will weaken? But you guys know what I mean. The environment, one thing I will say, the environment a little bit farther north, like Tulsa, Fayetteville, Arkansas, is a little bit more questionable. It's a little bit more questionable. I'm not saying it's completely no severe weather, but it's a little bit more questionable. So as this storm continues to get pulled up to the north and to the east, northeast, it will come into some more questionable environment concerns. I am becoming more concerned about these storms that are developing down here in the Fort Worth, Arlington area. Ton of lightning in this thing.
So Brent Adair is in Dallas right now too.
Brett Adair, okay. Yeah, this is a nasty thunderstorm right here.
Yeah, it looks like an extension of the other thunderstorm, but now it's in eastern Lafayette County, northeastern Greene County.
In Oklahoma?
No, this is the one in Illinois, Wisconsin now.
Okay.
It brought its way into Wisconsin. And that is for, if I can do this, 19 more minutes.
Just be more specific next time because we don't want to confuse people.
All right.
That's all I'm asking. We got a nasty little damaging wind signature southwest of Arlington. It's a little guy, but it's going to become a bigger storm as this gets pulled off to the northeast again. Right here, guys, is where that damaging wind signature is going to be, and we're tackling as many storms as we can today, because that is just what we do. Yeah, I don't know if we're seeing 90 miles an hour in this thing now. Come on now, I don't see that, but I do see some 70s in there. That I think is more realistic with this storm. If this storm continues to increase, I'd say if I am the DFW airport, there needs to be no airplanes going in, no airplanes coming out. They need to be ground stops right now. And we're going to bounce between that tornado warning and other warnings as well. And we'll let you guys know if we can like peel back the coverage and then go to the updates. We're not at that point. Just saying that right now. We are not at that point. Little tiny storm over here, just north of Burknett. That is in Texas, going into Oklahoma now. That's a little guy for 6-mile-an-hour winds and quarter-size hail. Like I said, let's keep this storm here, this one right here, and when we're going to watch that storm in Texas. And I am very interested to see what is going to happen later in the evening as goes. You can see something that's starting to get more interesting. This line right here, you see that more of an easterly component. Let me show you guys what I mean. And we're already getting thunderstorms. Thunderstorms are already blowing up down there by Waco. We're going to get more warnings very soon. But there is another thing that could happen here where we get so many storms is they have to compete with each other. They have to compete with each other. And that's something that we do want to see. We do want to see that. It's not something that we don't want to see. That's something that we do want to see if you don't want to see severe weather. Go back to that, like I said, keep that tornado warning on there. Is circulation looking weaker?
Didn't we just get another tornado warning, or is that a new, same one?
Same tornado warning. Same tornado warning. Bachito, Bennington, Blue. It's got a little sloppier look. It does not have like a couplet. It doesn't have that couplet. But I do no northward extension to that warning, and it's hard to tell. We could have something going on back here or something going on up here. Who knows? Who knows? That is for sure. It's 3:01 p.m. We are nowhere near where we'd have to go night mode yet. We're not at that point yet, and I think with Rebecca, and I agree with her. I'm hoping these storms come through in the daylight hours for her. That way we get that done and we don't have to worry about tornadoes in the dark, which I do think there is a chance for tornadoes in the dark tonight. Yes. Especially earlier in the evening, before this all becomes a line. Yeah, that storm, Kate, that storm in Durant and Bachito, it's got a real messy look. That's a messy thunderstorm. That is not a supercell thunderstorm. That's not what we were anticipating right now. But there could be more supercells that are down to the south that we'll have to watch. And let's get back to that storm in Dallas. We're approaching an hour and a half, guys, already. I'm gonna start kind of scouting, storm scouting. What does that mean? Well, what that basically means is I am anticipating, trying to show you guys where I'm anticipating storm development before it develops completely. If I am up here in this area over here, I'm anticipating storm development over the next probably hour, maybe an hour and a half. Won't take long. These storms are moving more northerly than these storms. So these storms are moving north-northeast. These storms down here by Waco is moving more northerly. Right now, let's show you Austin, show you the Austin area. Nothing going on right now. And it's just kind of got that sloppier look and nothing much going on. Temperatures in the 70s, 80s. And we are looking at potential severe weather down there as well. The slight risk goes all the way down to Corpus Christi. We're bouncing all over the place, guys, so just bear with us on that. We're going to go up here quickly to Wisconsin, and I do think later today we will not have time to do that. Madison, Wisconsin, thunderstorms moving into your area. Could see a warning out of that in Madison, Wisconsin. And then these thunderstorms here, Euglaris, Monroe, moving northeast towards Oregon and Stockton, moving towards there. And then down here by the Beloit area, just these like scattered pop-up showers that are thunderstorms, but they'll decrease. They'll decrease. And I think our main thunderstorms are going to be down here. Let's do a quick update for areas that are in Missouri. Let's do Missouri update here. Notice how all these storms, the front is not even going completely through. You see that down up here. This low pressure down here, right down here, is going to ride along this front and move towards Wisconsin. It is not moving eastward. It's moving northeast. These are stronger storms, but not too strong. Let's keep on going down to the south and keep an eye on this tornado warning. If we get this tornado warning to expire, I think we'd be able to get a small break. We might. Just saying that. Might. That's a maybe. But I'm not too sure if it's going to expire because it still sees some rotation of it. But it's broader. It's a broader rotation. It's like the whole storm's rotating now because you got a rotation up here, you got a rotation over here by Bennington, and then down here by Cheeto. So this storm is pretty much rotating completely, and it's moving more to the northeast. So it's going to move into this moderate risk environment. We'll see what that environment's going to look like. I will say the dew points decrease as you go farther north. Do we have storm reports we can reveal to people? Okie dokie.
I don't see any new storm reports just yet. But I do see it's almost like it's two separate lines going on. The line
Yes.
in the tornado watch area, and there's a line right next to it.
The one behind it, that's the cold front. That's the dry line cold front. And then the one out ahead of it, that's our tornado problem.
Yep. Now I do see later on they do end up converging.
I am noticing so far, most of these storms are by themselves, except with the exception of the storm to the east of Durant, Oklahoma. They're more by themselves. I do think that will change. And do you notice how these look a little bit different? They don't have that supercellular look. Think about this. And we're going to throw in an example here. Think about if you put too much food in a pot, right? And it's boiling, right? Well, you're putting too much food, so it's going to boil over. And that means these storms don't have enough spacing. Me and David Watson, very good guy with the Stormmaster Weather team. Yes, keep the radar on. Keep the live up on YouTube. I agree with that for few. And we got a brand new severe thunderstorm warning. Much wider, too. Much wider. That looks more damaging wind-esque.
of a linear structure. With that being said, let's not take our guard down. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning southwest of Fort Smith, Arkansas. Arkansas, you're under a tornado watch. It's very interesting why you're under this tornado watch so early in the day. I would have thought Arkansas would have been more in the problem area later on, as we get later on into this. And by the way, I have the windows open, so it's kind of going to see this from there.